We take a break from our 50-state road trip to take our van across the border into Canada for an epic 3-day visit to Banff National Park. We are in northern Montana. We stayed at Glacier National Park last night. We're not doing Glacier here. We're actually on our way up to Banff in Canada. We're about 38 miles from the border. This is our first time crossing the Canadian border in the camper van and with our dog.
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
I did a lot of Googling, so hopefully that helps. It makes this process easier.
Yep, we made sure we don't have any food we're not supposed to have. We have the proper paperwork and our passports,
Right.
So we should be good. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, right. Hello. Good, how are you? We live in Columbus, Ohio.
Just two in the vehicle?
And two dogs.
And they're up to date on rabies?
Yeah, we brought these in case you needed them.
As long as you have them. How long do you plan to be in Canada for?
We'll be coming back the evening of the 17th of September.
Is there anything coming with you that you're going to leave in Canada?
No.
Do you have any alcohol, tobacco with you folks?
No.
No.
Any plants in the vehicle?
No.
No plants, no.
Firewood?
Nope.
No.
Any type of watercraft, inflatable paddleboards?
We have kayaks up top.
Inflatable.
Firearms, weapons with you?
We have bear spray.
Okay, that's the only mace that you have is for bears?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, from here you're going to pull into where that other boat is. They're going to have to do a boat inspection on you.
Okay.
When you're done, then you're on your way.
Okay.
Okay,
All right,
thank you.
thanks.
You have to go up and get the kayak.
Yeah, thanks, Gus. I didn't know that was a thing.
Alrighty, have you guys been through a watercraft inspection before?
No.
Okay, so what we're doing is we're looking for aquatic invasive species,
Okay.
mainly zebra and quagga mussels, as well as we're making sure all boats entering Alberta are clean, drain, and dry.
Okay.
So where are you guys coming from?
To Medicine campground in Glacier last night.
Okay, but you haven't used the boat since...
No, we
No,
haven't
it's
used
been
it.
like a year.
It's been a while since we used them.
Okay. And then where are you headed?
Banff.
Okay. Are you planning on using the kayaks when you're there?
No.
Okay. Are you planning on using them anywhere in Alberta?
No, we're not.
Okay. Fortunately, I will have to have a look at them.
You're fine.
So I do have a ladder.
Okay. All right. We are all good. Welcome to Alberta. We are officially in Canada.
The watercraft inspection took a little longer because our kayaks are inflatable, so we fold them up on a roof in a cargo box, and it's quite an adventure to get them out sometimes.
Yeah. But we are all set, and we are officially on the road to Banff, but we're doing a pit stop in Calgary. So we realized as we were coming up here that we only have miles per hour on our speedometer, and thankfully Google Maps will show you your speed, and it automatically changed over to kilometers per hour once you crossed into Canada, so we should be good to go on that, or else that would have been a fun adventure. A lot of math. Which is weird, it's a Mercedes, you think it would have kilometers.
What? It's American Mercedes.
It's true. We just left the grocery store in Calgary and filled up on diesel, and now we are headed to our campground in Banff. We grabbed the Canadian staple that is Lay's all-dressed potato chips, so we're gonna try these later. We also bought lots of chocolate, and we did buy food for dinner and some vegetables, so everything in moderation, right? All right. We are going to head to our campground in Banff because we are, as usual, running way behind where we thought we were going to be today. So we'll see you guys at our campground. Last night we got into our campground probably late in the evening. We're staying at Tunnel Mountain Village 1 campground, which is pretty big, but our campsite was gorgeous, and we took a little walk around camp last night and just kind of relaxed, getting ready for today. We are in Banff National Park, which is Canada's first national park.
This has been a bucket list trip for me for a long time, so I am super pumped to see what it's all about. We just drove up from the campground on Highway 1, and even the river is super blue water.
Yeah, the views just driving up here are gorgeous.
So we're headed to Johnston Canyon, which has the upper and lower waterfalls, super popular hike.
And we get to take the dogs because one thing about Banff is it's super dog friendly, which is awesome for us.
And them.
And them. This hike is one of the most popular hikes in Banff. You have to get here early if you want to get a spot in the parking lot. And it is totally packed and it's not even 10 a.m. We got here probably around 9, but of course took us a while to get everything together to get on this hike. Because like I said yesterday, we cannot do anything in a timely fashion. This trail is crazy packed. I should have known from the parking lot.
So the lower falls was crazy.
Yeah, there was a huge line just to go into the little caves to take your picture.
Yeah, someone was saying it was up to an hour at times to just take your picture in there. You have to have really good views though from other vantage points.
Yeah, so you can still get good views without going across the bridge to the cave.
Now we are on our way to the upper falls.
Upper and lower falls are the main waterfalls, but there's a bunch of smaller ones along the hike and they're really pretty to look at.
Traffic jam.
She does not like this path. Bee, you're okay. He's not fazed by it. Yeah, we're happy now. Oh, look at that wiggle butt. The parking lot was insane when we got back. There were cars just circling and circling, so if you come and do this hike, come and do it early or else you're not going to get a parking spot, or I guess take the shuttle up here.
Here's the review. The canyon and the waterfalls are beautiful. It's just super busy, so you got to get there first thing. And when I mean super busy, there was literally a tourist bus that pulled up as we were leaving. So
Yeah.
that should tell you about it.
You're almost on a boardwalk going along it, and it's kind of narrow and it's two-way traffic, so when it's busy, you're just kind of trying to get by people.
As it's pretty, not our favorite type of hike. We like the dirt trails better, as we
Yeah.
said before.
And maybe not the best to take your dogs on. You can take your dogs on it, but in hindsight, I don't think we would have taken the dogs on that hike.
No, but it was a good warm-up for everyone.
Yeah. Now we're going to drive up the Icefield Parkway to check out some overlooks and some lakes. We are stopped at a absolutely gorgeous overlook. We're at the Crowfoot Overlook, which overlooks the Crowfoot Glacier and this beautiful lake. And we decided this was a perfect place to eat some lunch and the perfect time to try our Lay's all-dressed chips.
Which looks like the bag is about to explode from elevation.
Yes. These are made in Canada. They smell good. I really like those.
What's the bottle?
Vinegar? They're really good.
Wait, let me try that one. How did you describe them? Like,
You get a hint of vinegar.
you do? Like a hint of almost like a barbecue, or no?
That might be the pepper. To me, it's like pepper, onion, and vinegar. Onion powder, garlic powder, paprika. Oh, it's the paprika.
It is paprika.
Paprika?
Paprika or paprika?
Paprika?
Paprika.
It's paprika.
Paprika.
I don't know.
Paprika.
I think that's the flavor you're getting. It might be like a little bit of a smoky paprika
Yeah,
flavor.
I think it is.
Or
They're
like
good.
Good job, Canada.
Way to go. This is what I was thinking when I thought Banff.
Oh yeah.
This is so pretty. And no, it's not Lake Louise or Lake Moraine.
This is Bow Lake.
This is Bow Lake. It's so pretty.
It's like unreal how blue the water is.
I'm so excited. It's so pretty. We're at Peyto Lake right now. We're gonna go check this out. It looks awesome in the images that I've seen online. That was one of the coolest lakes I have ever seen.
Oh my gosh, it looked unreal.
It does look like a wolf, by the way. Absolutely does.
It's crazy.
We are headed farther up the trail to get some more viewpoints of the lake. That is unreal.
Yeah. Like it looks fake.
It does. They dye it, right?
Oh my gosh.
This is
This
amazing.
is unreal.
This is so cool. I cannot believe it.
Oh my gosh.
This isn't even the most famous two lakes out here. Peyto Lake. My God. This is the coolest thing I've ever seen on a hike. Like, by far. Not even close. Like, not close at all. And this isn't even the two famous lakes out here. What? Like, this is amazing. Like, you have to question it. Is it really this blue in real life? Like, I questioned it. I was like, I don't want to get my hopes up. These lakes are that blue. We can go a little farther down, and looks like there's like a rocky edge to overlook. We're gonna go check that out. Let's go. So our blower completely stopped working. I was hoping it would be an easy fix like a fuse. The fuse is good, so I'm kind of worried the whole blower motor died.
Yeah, so we have no, like, even though this lights up, there's nothing coming out of any of our vents.
So I guess we're going to have to deal with that at some point. For now, we're going to continue on because there's too much cool stuff to see. We'll just be hot.
So I've discovered if I turn it on, turn our AC system on while we're driving, you get cold air blowing out at you, but it's only when we're moving. It's like the air coming through the front of the hood must be just pushing it back into the van. So we do have some airflow while we're driving, just not when we're standing still.
Yeah, mess her up.
I think Bella's a little tired from all the hiking today. Little buddy's tired too. After that nice little scenic drive, we're currently on our way down to Banff because we need to drop the dogs off at a boarding place. We have a lot of hiking planned tomorrow, and unfortunately Ash specifically just wouldn't be able to do it. So we're choosing to board them and get an early start tomorrow morning and get all of our difficult hiking done while they're in a safe place. On the way back from dropping off the dogs, we drove through downtown Banff, and it was so much bigger than I expected. You don't see whole cities or towns like that in U.S. national parks.
No, it was pretty crazy. You could shop anywhere. There were restaurants. It was hopping. Like,
Yeah, it almost reminded me of just like a mountain town in Colorado or something.
Yeah, and it had a beautiful mountain like straight down the drag, so everyone was in the center trying to take photos and selfies and stuff. It was a neat little town. Yeah,
it was really cool. Now we are back at our campsite, and Kevin is going to cook us dinner, and I'm going to download some footage that we took for the day. And I already feel lonely without the dogs. It feels just like really quiet in here. It's always so weird when we board them. I don't, like, if we're out doing stuff, it's not as bad, but whenever we get to camp in the evening, I'm always like, I miss my purpose.
We do get more room, though.
Whatever. All right, make me dinner. I'm hungry.
Yeah, whatever. So tonight's dinner is steak and broccoli.
And the broccoli has some, like, fancy Korean sauce or something Kevin made. I literally don't know why I cook most nights, because Kevin makes way better meals than I do. But he drives a lot, so I feel like I should cook. I don't know. He might be getting the raw end of the deal.
Who doesn't like chicken sausages every night for dinner?
Since we don't actually have steak knives, we will be sharing a paring knife.
One paring knife. Because we're a pair.
Pair of something.
Yeah, we got a nice pink going on. That's what I was going for. For dessert, we have fancy Kit Kat. I'll tell you that. There's your nice meal.
Thank you. He did burn the crap out of my stainless steel pans, though.
I was steaming the broccoli, and I wasn't checking it, the water. Well, I did, and then it wasn't there the next time I checked it, and it was burned.
All right. Time to clean this mess up and get ready for bed, because we have a very early start tomorrow.
It's a sunrise hike, and we have to be on the bus at 5:30 a.m.
How far away is the bus? Apparently we gotta leave here at 4:30. Alright, we really need to get going on stuff then.
We will see you bright and early tomorrow morning.
I think you mean dark and early?
We will see you, I guess technically dark and early. After complete chaos this morning, getting up at 3:45, yogurt on my pants, yogurt on the car seat, yogurt on the Parks Pass. It was everywhere. Then Google started adding random minutes to our drive, so it was a hustle to the bus, but we made it here. Can you see everything? We're here for sunrise at Moraine Lake. We're gonna head over to the rock pile to get set up. Hopefully we have a good sunrise this morning.
This is so pretty. Like, you just see the lake get bluer and bluer as the sun comes up. It's awesome.
Well, that was incredible.
Yes.
That was, yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, that sunrise, especially when you got to wait after it rises for it to kiss the tips of the mountains.
Yeah.
But my God, is it pretty.
It's gorgeous. The lake is so blue, and you get the reflection of the mountains in it.
It's as blue as it is on the internet.
Yes.
It still shocks me that it's actually true. We're going to continue on to the Larch Valley Trail.
Yep.
Larches are trees, by the way.
Yes. We walked around Moraine Lake for a little bit to the Larch Valley Trail. We're on a quite tight time frame for this trail, so let's hit the trail and let's get going. So far the trail has been all uphill, so we are shedding layers because we are getting hot quick.
How's it going?
It's rough. Definitely not used to hiking at elevation. Whew.
The feeling of your heart pounding, mountain views, blue water, it's perfect.
We're just over a mile and a half in. We just got done with the switchbacks, and now it's just a slow and steady incline. I actually believe these trees are larch trees, which are around a lake, which is where we're headed, and the name of the hike. Push is a little rough because of the elevation. It's not much steeper than the rest of it, but whew, feeling it. It is beautiful up here, but once you get out of the sun, it is freezing. I put my jacket and my hat back on because I was so cold. But the views up here are gorgeous. You're pretty much above the tree line, and there's a couple lakes up here, and there's larch trees. Only a couple of them have started changing color. Most of them are still green though. But it's still really beautiful.
All right, we're gonna head back down. We'll see you when we get there, unless we see something cool on the way down. Still waiting for a bear or moose or caribou.
We took the shuttle back to our van, grabbed some lunch and some caffeine for Kevin, hopped on another shuttle and took it to Lake Louise. And these are our views.
Lake Louise is even brighter than Moraine Lake that we saw this morning. It is beautiful. So we're gonna hike around a little bit and see what we can get into here. It's already getting bluer. My God. Hike 2, how's it going?
Hike 2 is going to be interesting because my legs are basically dead. And this is just another uphill. This trail is super busy. And it's starting to get hot the higher we hike. Could be because I'm using all the effort.
All right, hike number 2, how are we doing?
Hurting a little. Hurting a little.
Making good time, actually.
Yeah.
It's not bad. All right, I'm going to tell you right now, try and break up these days. This is a butt whooper. I definitely recommend doing Moraine Lake one day and Lake Louise the next day, and just spend the day messing around at each one.
So we made it up to Lake Agnes, which is gorgeous. There's actually a tea house here. So it's pretty busy over by the tea house, but you can take this path up around the lake and there's way less people on this way. It's so pretty up here.
We were actually thinking about getting some food, but there was a long line at the tea house, so we skipped that and continued on. We've begun our final ascent up Big Beehive. I'm pretty excited about this. The uphill battle begins. So we have an earache now, a knee clicking, fatigue, a hamstring.
I'm just winning, guys. This is 37.
Type 2 fun, right?
Type 2.
Gonna be amazing. Once you get onto the switchbacks on the actual Beehive after the lake, it's for real. They go up. It's not an easy switchback, so be ready for that. Our first glimpse of the lake again. Oh, we're so close.
Oh my God.
I feel like this is fake.
Yeah.
It's unreal.
It does not look real.
As the glaciers melt and move, it grinds the stone into this rock flour, and that rock flour is kind of like a silt, and that's what actually makes all these lakes so blue.
Yeah, it's the silt reflecting the light.
Exceeds expectations today.
Yeah, I'm glad I pushed through this hike.
I'm proud of her. I think this is the most elevation
Elevation in a day, probably.
in a day for her. Improvement. I like it. I'm proud.
If you can't tell, we're back in the van. We were absolutely exhausted by the time we made it back down the trail at Lake Louise, and it was pretty close to our shuttle pickup time, so we just went straight to the shuttle to bring us back to our van. We do not recommend doing those 2 hikes in the same day. We're basically destroyed.
Yep, we heard. That was a long day too.
Yeah.
Waking up at 3:45.
Yeah, we got up at 3:45. But yeah, now we are headed back down to Banff to pick up our puppers. We asked the driver of the shuttle what's like a Albertan or Banff staple, and she said poutine. So we ordered ourselves some poutine we're gonna pick up as well. We're probably just gonna demolish it immediately and then drive to our campground and cook a steak. Somebody played all day at daycare and somebody else slept in the corner and didn't want to play. Is that right, B? Are you mad at me? B. 12 and a half and he still plays all day. He's gonna be tired doggy tonight.
All right, so the poutine is gravy, cheese curds, and fries. It looks delicious, and there's a ton of it.
Oh, that's so good.
After this long day, this is just hitting the spot. Well done, Canada. Well done. This is exactly what we needed.
Mm-hmm. Can't even talk, I'm just stuffing my face.
Also, first time I've seen this, for a fire, you just walked up and you collected young wood. I've never seen that at a campground before. And it was all super dry for once, too.
Yeah, and like you pay a fire permit fee, but you don't pay any more money for the firewood.
Right.
Maybe the fire permit fee is your payment for the firewood. But you can take as much as you want. Kevin made us steaks. I almost finished mine already because I was starving. But here's his.
Steak. This is the only time
Bella thinks she's getting some.
Bella begs is like steak or beef tenderloin. What?
You literally never get fed from the table. And then there's little buddy over there. Ah, yeah. Because he knows there's no table feeding. Good morning. We slept in after our long day yesterday and had to hustle to get all our chores done and get out of camp. And we're glad we left when we did, because by the time we were done dumping and filling up on water, there was a line about 4 campers deep waiting to dump. So.
I think an RV next to us broke one of them too for a little bit. So
yeah, there was like a plumber there. So we did all that, and then we drove over to the Hoodoo Overlook, where we decided to make ourselves some breakfast.
I didn't realize how popular an Overlook would be. There were multiple tour buses here, so we'll have to see what that is.
Yeah, we've driven past this Overlook pretty much every evening as we go back to our campsite, and it's empty, so we're like, oh, it'll be a nice, just kind of peaceful overlook to go to eat breakfast. And it was like tour bus central. So we're in the van eating, and afterwards we're going to go check out the Overlook.
We're going to do the Overlook, and then we're going to go see if we can find some wildlife today, since that's the one thing we haven't seen a lot of here.
Yes, we saw 1 elk in our campground, and we heard some elk last night.
Yes.
But we haven't seen anything else.
It's still rutting season, so old elkies making elk sounds.
Yeah. We asked the driver of the shuttle bus yesterday as we were coming back if there's a good place to go to see some wildlife, and she gave us some recommendations, so we're gonna hit those up today and hopefully see something. So hoodoos are rock formations, if you're wondering what the heck a hoodoo is, and they're most commonly seen in Bryce Canyon National Park. That whole park is basically hoodoos, but there are a few here, and they're pretty cool because they're by this gorgeous river. Yesterday, our shuttle bus driver told us that there has been a moose sighting at Vermillion Lakes, and we have not seen a moose yet. So that is the first place we are heading today. He's scanning the lake for moose.
It's not going on.
We're doing the scenic drive on the north side of Vermillion Lake just in hopes that we're gonna see a moose. But this is cool because this seems like a pretty popular cycling area, so you can cycle this road. Some people have e-bikes, so that's also an option. And explore it that way.
Come on, moose. Or a bear. Either one. I'll take either.
But like a bear in the distance.
That would be alright. We're in the van. The wildlife loop was a bust. We didn't see anything. So I guess there's only one more thing to do. Let's see how glacier water feels. It's a little chilly. There you go. Going back there.